All right. Oh God, ladies and gentlemen, appreciate everybody who's jumping in, tuning in already. Brad, appreciate you, brother. Um, yeah, this is a random ass, super short Saturday stream. There's a lot of S's. It's happening. We didn't do the review stream last time. I'm gonna bring this epic ass music down a little bit. We didn't do the review stream last night because me and Chuck, aka Chuck Burgundy, he's in the chat. Say what up, Chuck.
Yo.
We was out last night checking out House of I at Ridgemont High in Tampa, downtown Tampa. It was a great show. They had a great set. So we got to treat ourselves every once in a while. You got to take a little night off, from the regularly scheduled program, and treat yourself to some good music and some good times.
Right. Support our friends' bands.
Exactly. Support local music, man. Because without local music, you wouldn't have big music. And shout out to also Pollo, aka Solar Turkey. He was out there last night too, hanging out. So we had a good time, some laughs. But yeah, man, it was a great set. But this stream is gonna be exactly the S's. And yo, Bran, you see in the title? Look at the title. I got commands. I got 2 commands now.
Oh shit, we're moving up.
I got 2 commands. Pretty proud of my shit. So yeah. Got that. Got some new panels set up on the about side to make my shit look a little bit more professional. But yeah, man, overall good shit. So today is just if you've been with us for our review streams, basically we start off with some news and trailers and shit that caught our eye, and then we break down the review. Which this particular one is brought to you by Brother Latino Heat. He picked Fast Times at Ridgemont High. So we'll be digging into that once Red gets here. He should be popping up shortly. I hope. But without further ado, let's get into these fucking articles and trailers and shit. There's only a couple articles. There's more trailers than articles this time around. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. The first one, as you see here, look at that, Brand. Look at those fucking commands. Beautiful, and I love how it takes up so much of the screen too on stream. Beautiful. I added those today because Fight Night Fridays are coming, so I'm excited for that. If you're curious, you got the shut up and read already. I'll probably add that eventually. Now that I'm getting the hang of things. But yeah, first article is this. Apex Legends could be getting Alien vs. Predator crossover in Season 14. Now, me personally, I have not played any of Season 14. I don't know why. I just haven't had the urge. I don't know. It's weird. This is the first season of Apex where I'm, not really, heavily on it. I don't know what it is. I don't know if the magic is gone or if the last season just really left that bad of a taste in my mouth. But, yeah, this is some of what's uncovered, though. These pictures here, this is what they're referring to allegedly. Because it's not even confirmed. It's not even 100% confirmed. It's rumored. Yeah, so, hold on. Did he really not understand we were doing virtual? How many times did I say this is virtual, Chuck?
Wait, what?
Did he?
Red?
Yeah. Did he really go to Tampa? Oh, okay. All right. Nah, we could just do it as we continue. I'm just gonna do this show in my car. If we do it, just getting it might be affecting me, so I'm not gonna lie. Yes, multiverse hap. Well, not even that, brother. It's just I don't know, man. The love for it is still there. It's just I don't know. What about you, Chuck? How you played a lot this season? Tell us about this season.
It's actually pretty decent this season so far. Not horribly glitchy. Haven't had any crazy things going on, at least in my experience. L-Star surprisingly good again. Of course, 301's OP as it usually is. Vantage seems to be pretty popular. I haven't really played with her a whole lot to be honest, but she seems to be pretty popular. I have at least won almost every match, on my team.
All right.
To be fair, he seems to be running pretty smooth.
Okay.
And I'm
Comparatively to last season, like the servers, how have they been doing?
I haven't had any weird disconnect issues outside of what I normally do.
Hmm.
So every now and then I get kicked, but that's just my own internet. But I haven't really had any like strange like connection issues or anything. It's been surprisingly smooth for Apex.
That's good to hear. That's definitely good to hear. And looks like Red has officially joined the voice chat. Hello, Red.
There you are.
There he is.
You hear me?
All right, we got the fam
Why
together
are you
here.
so quiet?
You can tweak your settings to bring us up. Just click.
Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, just touch our
All I did
names
was
and
tap, and it went
yeah,
boom.
there you go.
Yeah, all right.
All right, so we were just talking about this Apex thing. We got a bunch of trailers and stuff we're gonna get into. But yeah, I mean, this is not guaranteed. I mean, they're thinking this is what it is because the skin that they data mined here for Jibby looks like Prometheus. They got this gun that kind of resembles somehow an alien xenomorph, and then this other skin allegedly resembles the Predator. I don't know.
Either way, they need to do some kind of crossover because like they haven't done any.
Yeah.
They're on season like what, 14.
And I feel like they've survived long enough on their own personal content that they can go outside the box a little and say, fuck it, let's do some collabs, Because, I mean, you're fucking Apex, you're done by Respawn. That means you have to have somewhat of some type of access to other fucking stuff, like Star Wars specifically. Like, y'all were a part of making one of the greatest Star Wars games that I've played, that Fallen Jedi Order. If you've never played that, it's on sale right now. Fucking do yourself a favor if you're a fan. It's a great game. And they are partial developers, so like, give me some Star Wars skins, Fuck. But, yeah, so we'll see. The next article was another one from Chuck here. Super Nintendo favorite Joe and Max Switch remake rolls out fall release. So this fall you're getting the new Joe and Mac, the re-release or remake.
I just thought it was interesting that they decided to choose an obscure-ass arcade game that made it to Super Nintendo and Famicom.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing.
It, even though it was a fun game,
it
though.
was.
I really liked it. Both of them.
It was a great game. It was so good. Like a classic platformer. Like you couldn't go wrong with that game at all. Like the upgrades with the weapons, you could get the fire and the boomerangs, and it was, and the artwork too was genuinely good. Like it was cartoony and fun. So yeah, that's coming. I'll definitely be checking that out. Maybe I'll stream that. Who knows? Do a playthrough of that. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the articles. We mainly have a ton of trailers because Disney and Marvel dropped a bunch of shit, and then there's some Netflix ones as well. So we got a couple of things here, but the first one is an untitled, as you see, Captain America Black Panther game. This is the little teaser they give. I personally don't know what type of game it's going to be at all, whatsoever.
Don't know when, but I know we'll meet again.
Uh-oh.
Some
That's gonna
sunny
take a second to load here.
Trying to hear on the stream.
Keep
Just feel
smiling
that
through, just like you always do, till the blue skies drive the dark clouds.
All right, cool. Everything sounds good.
Far away.
Hydra, like that. This whole thing right here. This, like, okay, you sold me. Once they started touting a little Hydra, I'm like, okay. Is there a My Hero video for that BR? You know what? There might be, actually.
Twitch. I gotta back out of the stream, come back. My thing's acting weird.
So King, Captain, Soldier, Spy. I have no idea. That's it. That's all you get was that that teaser. That's it. That's it. That's it. I don't know what it is, but I'll keep an eye out for it. There's no doubt about it. The next one, Dead Island 2. Official gameplay? Yeah, gameplay trailer.
I'm all about this. The first one was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I never got to finish it, but definitely enjoyed what I did play. Gotta love the good old-fashioned unicorn balloon animal riding thing, floaty.
This is not loading on my
Stand the
Switch for whatever
fuck back.
reason.
It's
Looks-
hammer time.
Oh! Oh, shit!
Let's wait for the happy ending. Jimmy?
Oh, damn.
Oh my! Oh! God!
It depends on the red gold pumping through my veins.
Well, I'm a little behind you,
Sounds
so I'm
like
going to be
you're the star of the
responding.
show
Oh,
Yeah, you're good.
dude, what the fuck is
Oh my God!
This is a game you get drunk and just have a blast in your bucket. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
So we're gonna stream this club, right?
Goddamn right, bro! My PC can handle this shit? Ah!
Point the camera right at the fucking. Or point the gun right. Oh! Oh my god. Oh, Gremlins callback? Wow.
Yeah, that looks great.
Yeah, right?
Dude, this is incredible.
Worth the wait. Definitely worth the
100%.
wait on that. Like, part 2 to a game that has been out for so long, you know? And I forgot to mention this earlier.
Right.
Shout out to Dunwich or Dunwich Fear.
Dude,
They
brought
shot
back
me a
Dead
follow
Island.
earlier. Bussin'. What's up, Red?
They brought back Dead Island. I didn't know what that game was.
Yeah.
I didn't know they brought back Dead Island. Like, dude, I'm like, I was still getting my shit together. Wow. That's
Let me bring it
crazy.
up a little bit. All right, there we go. Perfect. But yeah, no, it looked great. I'm excited for that, honestly. So this, and shout out to, Dunwich or Dunwich Fear, went up against them last night in multiverses, and we had some good battles. So shout out to them for the follow. But yeah, so this one, again, Disney has got their expo going on, so there's a lot of shit from them on here. But this looks
they got a
honestly
new-
fun.
They got a new Mando trailer. They got a new.
Donald,
what was the other one?
Goofy,
There you go. My
we
buddy was
bid
sitting in the
you
front.
welcome to the world of Monoth.
Tell us what you need, Toku.
Our entire world is in danger.
A
You
good
must
old
travel to
platformer
the
from
3
fucking
biomes of
Disney.
Monoth and retrieve the books of knowledge.
If others are
It looks
in need, we should
charming,
help them.
you know?
It's cute.
Yeah. Looks like a fun little thing you can play with everybody. A good
Don't you worry,
family-friendly
We'll do it.
platformer.
The books are gone.
Your girlfriend will play this with you and your buddy.
Yeah, exactly.
It's okay.
Yeah, if my son was older, I'd play this with him.
Yeah, you know?
TBD. TBD. TBD.
Wait, are those placeholder words or the actual words?
Yes.
I hate the character design though.
Yeah, it's it's a love and hate relationship for me on that, honestly. Like, I get it. I dig the vibe, but I also am like, give me OG. You know? And they got the voices though, so that's nice. You know. And then
True.
this guy dropped Thursday. I will be definitely playing him some more. Big excited, big fun time with this guy.
Big excited. Oh,
Big excited.
Coming through.
Gizmo! Dude, I just mentioned Gremlins earlier. Oh my god. I mention Gremlins at every chance I get.
Yeah, it's because it's a classic, bro.
That's my move.
And he's
What I
amazing.
talked about-
He's got the car, and that's a new tech I did not realize I could do. Hold on. I did not know you could do this shit. Or there it is. There he's driving the car, dropped it, and then got back in and drove it again. That shit was so clean.
That's clean. Dude, yes.
He's adorable as fuck.
Can't hold back.
Love it. He's furry. Cute. Don't feed him after midnight, though. Let's go.
You ever consider trying out for the Justice League?
Adorable.
Absolutely adorable. So
That little Elmo.
he gets the skin. He has the skin where he puts the little bandana on. He has that, which is amazing. So I did cop that. And then he has the dance he does from the second movie, where they let him out of the cage and he does that little dance. You know.
Yeah, that's great, dude.
So,
Little shimmy.
Yeah, and I played with him, and he's definitely going to be somebody who I continue on to learn more. He's actually really fun to play with. So, but yeah, you'll be seeing more of that on the Monday stream. So let's get into these trailers. Again, Disney's got a lot, so I have to, because some of these actually I'm interested in. This one especially, Disenchanted, the sequel to Enchanted, which was surprisingly good. And I love her. I'm sorry.
I know that change can be scary, but it can also be exciting.
God, I love her.
If I learned anything from meeting a princess on a billboard, is that sometimes you
Hey, they're
just
asking
have
to
to
turn
take
me
a
up.
leap.
Let's
Turn
start
you
a new
up?
life.
All right. Let me see if I can do that. I need you
don't know
to
if that's...
fix your mic though.
My mic is just my phone.
Okay, it's just your phone. Okay.
Yeah, I got Bluetooth.
Here, let me get my what's it called?
Your AirPods.
Well, I don't have Airs now. I have they got stolen. I got the old school wire.
All right. Well, I'm gonna bring you up a little bit here, and then see what happens when you put your headphones in. But let's go back here.
Plug these bad boys in. Tell me if that changes.
Oh, hey, that sounds
There you
great.
are.
That sounds great.
Soon this whole place will feel like home. You'll
They
see.
said you're doing me dirty. Oh my
It's all
god.
part of the adventure.
That's not an adventure, that's a landfill.
A land filled with adventure. Nancy Edward!
Robert! Congratulations!
Oh, it's what they call a fixer-upper.
Yes, once your peasants have dug out the moat and added a turret and a balcony from which you can
Hello?
sing. I see it.
What up?
Okay. Melvina, Monroe, I would have sold you this house, but I deal in slightly more upscale homes.
In Andalasia, the hardest part of life is finding your happily ever after. This world's very different.
If this world is not to your liking, then you must change it.
Interesting.
I wish.
I completely missed that trailer. Getting my shit together.
Yeah, dude, this one's
I wish.
not bad.
Jumping jelly stick.
Now I'm at an Amazon Prime
my
Video
God.
ad.
I wish.
I can get past that in 10 seconds.
I wish for a
never
fairy
saw
tale
the
life, and it's
first
all
one.
gone terribly wrong.
Or terribly right.
At the last stroke of 12, nothing will be as it
This
was
Thanksgiving.
Wait, does she turn into a bad person? Is that what's happening?
Giselle, what have you done?
Amy, yes.
Oh shit!
At least they got Maya Rudolph.
That's a wicked.
Wicked good.
Okay. Okay, I see. So, if you've never seen the original, it's
No, I haven't.
It's basically that. It's a fairy tale princess ends up in the real world, like legit real world. And they have all the tropes of your classic princess movie. They're singing and shit like that. But when she calls like all the animals, you know how you're supposed to get birds and deers and shit. She's in New York, so she gets pigeons and rats and roaches. It's pretty good. Like, it's one of the few like Disney princess movies that I was like, holy shit! Like, I did not expect this to be as entertaining as it was. You know?
So they apparently just announced a new Indiana Jones movie.
Oh God, really? Fuck,
Yeah.
I might have to
Why?
look that up. Let me get through these others real quick. They got the Little Mermaid teaser. I haven't seen this yet, so here we go.
Dude, I swear they named this girl Halle Bailey to confuse people
right.
with Halle Berry.
Easily.
Yeah, I swear.
Easily. Easily. That's everybody says that, and I agree. I see the name, and immediately my brain's like, you know, Holly.
100%. Holla, 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 holla.
Okay. Let's hear it. She's not going to sing? She's going to sing, right? All right. That's the wrong movie, you jackass. Okay.
You called me a dip
Flounder?
jackass.
Yeah, I thought about that after he said it too.
Okay. Okay.
And she could sing.
Yeah. All I knew about this was the already horrible feedback. People are angry about
it.
about her.
She's black?
Yep, big angry. And the little twist, well, not even twist, but the little accent she put on the song there, the up and
You
down.
can't
there.
change a damn
She's like,
thing.
how dare her change the notes to the song? Like, really? She just gave it a little oomph. It sounds good. I don't know. What do y'all think, real quick? I don't know.
Because nostalgia can't coexist with new, creative input. Like,
okay, I can understand that.
Apparently,
I do think they might do something weird with it, and like they might use a metaphor for the black struggle with her being like a fish woman who wants to be a Homo sapien woman, right? Yeah.
Gotcha. Play more into the PC. Gotcha.
They're gonna they're gonna do the PC thing. People, that would be a legitimate thing to maybe have a little bit of gripes about, maybe, but it depends on how heavy they do it. But
right.
I don't know.
I mean, those shots though that they had, that like I saw that, like that was the movie. You know what I'm saying? That was the cartoon. So
yeah.
At least,
but so far,
looks
fucking good.
Yeah, like one of their few live actions that might do well. So next is a lot of people have been waiting for this. So I'm not all about it, but got to give to the people.
They were right to fear thee. Magic has a way of uniting. Happy 16th birthday, child.
370.
I have a gift for my favorite customers. Legend has it, it's on the 16th birthday that a witch gets her powers.
I gotta send this to my sister. She'll go off.
Lock up your children. Yes, Salem, we're back.
Okay.
Gilbert, where did you get that candle? We have to get out of here. The witches will be here any second. Ah! The book is alive.
He woke up?
If we intend to live past sunrise, we have to steal their souls.
Whoa, wait. Can we talk about this?
No.
We must fly.
Oh my.
Not to freak out. The vengeful maniac obsessed with getting revenge on Salem sounds very bad for Salem.
Those hover vacuums,
right?
Hoovers or whatever.
So we taste better when they eat us? Spread out.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
I just want new film ideas, no rehashing, rebooting, soft.
That's not 6 feet under.
I agree. Oh wow, that guy.
Stop! I am a good
Trans
zombie.
Jesus is right.
It's train Jesus.
Oh.
There's absolutely no S in there whatsoever, bro. Oh Lord. Yeah, I agree with Train Jesus. Yeah, new film ideas would be great. I'm a little bit more, lenient, I guess. Like, if it's done right, I don't mind it, But that's far few in between that are done right. All right, now we got the next one. I don't even know what this is. This apparently just dropped today, so.
Is life, but
not sure why it has subtitles that are hard-coded, but whatever.
Why not?
Honor it.
But this is from the Clone Wars makers, and I'm fucking with it.
Ah.
Jedi. Ahsoka is Jedi.
Oh, so they're giving us backstory on her. Yes! Yes!
The best way I can protect
The
you
little Rosario
is to
Dawson.
teach you how to
Yeah,
protect
well,
yourself.
yeah, sure. Yeah.
Master Dooku.
I want to bring peace and order to the galaxy.
Okay.
Master.
Stop!
It is the only way you will truly have victory, my
Padawan.
Yo, hey!
Again.
Dooku.
It actually helps me to have subtitles so I know the characters. Otherwise, I'd be a little lost on half of them.
Yo, I'm fucking heavy with this.
I'm tired of fighting.
I've been warning them about the coming darkness.
Oh, it's gonna all be on Disney Plus.
Young Yoda, let's go!
And who might you be?
Oh shit, it is.
Oh, fuck. I'm here. I'm fucking here. Yo. Gaia. Yeah. If I had sound effects, there'd be a lot of horns going off right now. 'Cause, yeah, no. Like, you don't understand. Like, as a fan of Star Wars, I've watched pretty much all of it, right? That series, The Clone Wars, is one of the best animated series done, period. Like, all of it's canon, so it all is happening in the actual universe. And the story, the writing, it just consistently gets better as the show goes on. Like,
I've heard the same thing from a lot of people. They're like, it's really good. Like, honestly, for me, the animation is such a turnoff. It's hard for me to get into it or, like, you know, start to get into it. But, like, that people say, like, you get over that real quick.
Yeah, you do. And it actually gets better and fine-tuned to where, like, some of the people look real at a certain point. Like, the ones that are normally CG in the movies look like they're real in the show. It's so fucking crazy. But it gives you a lot of backstory about everything that happened between the Clone Wars and then the last movie and the prequel. It's really well done, and I highly recommend it, as well as the Bad Batch and also the Rebels, because it's all by the same group, all the animation and everything, and again, all of it's canon. So if you're a big fan of Star Wars and you want more, just get past the little grief with the animation at first and get used to it. It's worth it. So worth it. All right, now the couple of Netflix trailers that I got here. The sequel to Knives Out, Glass Onion.
Oh, yes. I saw that during the football game last night.
Ladies and
Or 2 nights ago.
I still got to see Knives Out.
You expect it?
Bro, yes, you have to.
Same.
Dude, both of y'all have to see that, like, yesterday, bro. I'm telling you.
Get your hand off of that.
You expect
Oh, hey!
But for one person on this island.
Yo, and you know what? Real quick, fuck all the hating on Marvel. The reason you're getting Batista in this bitch is because of Marvel. I'm sorry.
Will you explain it
The reason you're also getting her because of Marvel. Sorry, it's facts. Catherine Hahn, yeah. Henwick as well.
Really, Duke?
Really?
Lock the doors. Stay in your rooms. Everyone is in danger.
All right. When's the murder mystery start?
Yeah. I gotta watch the original, but I mean, the Marvel has given a few of those actors a bigger platform, and now look at them, shining, straight shining.
You mean Disney?
Well, same difference, but you know what I mean. Either way. All right, and then this last trailer before we get into the actual review is Luckiest Girl Alive. Don't let the title fool
My
you.
name is Ani Finelli. Soon, I'll be an editor at the New York Times.
We all love Mila.
Your voice is simply peerless. And in 6 weeks, I'm getting married in a lavish but tasteful ceremony. Luke comes for money.
Let's go, babe.
But I have something no trust fund can buy. The edge.
They're from
Love
American
my
Horror
work,
Story.
Hate babies. I'm this close to the life no one thought I deserved.
This is Ani. Nice to meet you.
Mr. Larson, it's me.
Hello.
Yo, what up?
Tiffany.
There you are.
Tiffany?
I'm working on a documentary about
Back
the
on
incident at your high school.
Oh, your signal is fucking up probably.
There's still so many questions that you've never
Yeah,
answered.
real bad. All right, watching a
People
guy
want
go
to know,
ahead, and I'll be
were
right
you a
back.
hero or an accomplice?
Imagine what it's gonna be like when they
Had to
find
drive
out about
over,
what happened.
you know, lockdown.
How could you not tell me about this?
I carried this horrible thing with me alone for years.
And it has built up this rage inside of me.
Honey, get out!
Don't touch me!
I don't know what's me. And what part I invented.
Your former classmate has made claims against you.
Don't talk about what happened that night.
Are you seriously trying to threaten me right now?
Mila Kunis.
Love it.
You have to get into the nitty-gritty details for the whole world.
Do you like your life, Tiffany?
Sometimes I feel like a wind-up doll. Turn my key, and I will tell you exactly what you want to hear.
It looks good. It looks interesting. And I mean, she hasn't been in anything like in a minute that I know of. Anything that seemed like
me neither.
More than like a comedy or rom-com. So nice to see another like Black Swan-esque type vibe, you know?
I missed half of that, but it looks, from what I saw, it looked pretty good.
Yeah, it seemed like a U-type movie, honestly. Like very, artsy. Deep.
Bro, I just walked out of Breaking. Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's affecting, yeah.
Let's get this Fast Times at Ridgemont High. We're going to start the review. Let's do the trailer.
You're shortening it, man.
Right. I'm just putting it all together. Fastmont Times.
Universal Pictures presents everything.
You're saying Fastmont Times fast.
Right.
With everyone you always wanted to do it with.
Hey, bud. Let's party.
They're the students of Ridgemont High. Brad Hamilton, the fast
Look
food
how they're
king.
advertising it.
Right.
For their time.
Fun fact, hey, real quick.
Fast food king.
Hey, you know who that is? His girlfriend there at the beginning of the movie. You know who that is?
They'll serve no
It's the
fries.
first kill in Nightmare on Elm Street.
100%
Wow.
Fucking Tina.
Mister, if you don't shut up, I'm gonna kick 100% of your ass.
Charles Jefferson.
She was the first kill,
man
first
with a
one.
mission.
The one that gets flung all over the room.
I remember us talking about Tina and the way she
Exactly
died.
the girl
Yeah.
next door.
Awesome. Totally awesome.
And Jeff surfs up Spicoli.
People on moods should not drive.
Oh my god, that scene.
Right? I mean, smart move for a stoner, though, you know?
Fucking Spicoli.
How he handles it. What's funny is a lot of this style is back in.
Yeah, we saw that last night.
Yeah, we saw a lot of this style last night when we were out at the Ridgemont High.
That was my skull.
You're talking about like the jeans and stuff? Like the
The
80s look?
glasses, the jeans, the shirts. Like, yeah. The
shitty haircuts.
Yeah. There was shout out to House of I. Their bassist was looking like Will from Nightmare on Elm Street 3. I was just like, he got out the wheelchair. Holy shit. But yeah.
Wow.
All right, so let's get into this. Chuck unfortunately couldn't get it. Couldn't get a hold of it, so we're just gonna be me and Red digging into this here. This was, as you see on the screen, though, BLH, that's Brother Latino. That was his pick for the wheel spin.
Great pick.
Yeah, no, it was. It was a good time. Does it hold up? No.
Is it a fast time?
It was. It was.
You don't think it holds up?
I don't know. I don't.
Yeah, Benatar.
I mean, it's hard to say. Fuck. I don't even know how to explain. Some
There's
of the
a lot of
jokes.
80s references, the checkerboard shoes and stuff that were in the trailer there and stuff, and the jeans and the fucking super 80s. The soundtrack is great though, man. So good.
Yeah, the soundtrack and everything about it, like I like the movie. Don't get me wrong. Like I like the movie.
Yeah.
But does it hold up? I don't think it does. Like
Oh,
I
okay.
I feel like had I watched this like back in the 90s growing up, I think I would have laughed a lot more. But like
See, I don't really think it's like a comedy. I've never really looked at it. I mean, it's like Dazed and Confused a little bit. Like,
right.
It's compared.
True. And that's what I'm saying. Like some of the jokes that I'm like, oh, this is obviously a joke. I get it. Ha ha ha. Versus like it actually making me laugh. You know, like I'm
think it's
more
like
like,
a
oh,
drama.
that was kind of funny. Versus, aha! You know, like that got me. You know.
Yeah, I think it's like a drama first and then comedy second, honestly. And they kind of advertise it to be more of a comedy, but like,
yeah.
Other than Spicoli, like, and then like Homeboy getting caught jacking off and stuff like that. I mean, yeah, it's funny. I don't know. It's like light humor, but it's
dramedy.
like also. Yeah, I think it's like exactly. It's like you're getting an insight into the life of these kids.
Right.
What I really like about it is like they actually work and shit, and they actually have like responsibilities. I don't know. Like I feel like a lot of teen movies, it's like that you never see the parents, not even in this movie. But then also they don't work. They don't have any real struggles outside of whatever relationships you're talking about in the movie or whatever. It's like kind of annoying, but I like the fact that they all have their own. I like the fact that like this is when malls were first becoming a thing as well.
Right.
And they all have jobs in these malls, and like they, oh, I work at the movie theater, I work at the pizza place, or whatever,
Yeah. Well, and it definitely shines a light on the time. Like that's the one thing that I mean, obviously it was made in that time, so of course it's going to. But if somebody was like, "Yo, what were the '80s like in general?" Not 100% accurate, but in general. Like, you could show them this movie and be like, yeah, malls. Malls were fucking the biggest thing of the 80s, or one of the biggest things of the 80s.
Yeah, that's like the hangout spot before you can go to bars and stuff when you're a kid. You can go there and you can stay there. You don't have to buy anything. You can just walk around.
Right.
Like, yeah, it's like a little hangout spot for kids that can't go to bars yet, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. All the little shops and then the movies and all that. Like,
Shout out to Citrus Park.
Yeah, right? Shout out to Citrus Park, bro. Oh, that was the spot, bro. That was the spot. Fuck a university, Citrus Park all day, kid.
But university came after high school.
Yeah. What was that, Chuck?
But yeah, university's great, though.
University back in the day, anyway. Not so much these days.
Oh, no,
I think it's gone now.
No, I'm not thinking of university. I'm thinking of international. My bad. University was like, kind of ghetto.
What's up, brother Latino Heat? This was his pick. But yeah, it's what's another unique thing about this too is seeing Sean Penn.
Yes,
Sean Penn as Spicoli.
His first role.
Like he's come a long way. You know? He definitely has.
Dude, apparently, like they added a bunch of scenes in the movie, like like they made the movie and then they reshot just to add more of him because the studio was like, we need more Spicoli to sell the movie because he was that good. You know what I mean? So, pretty cool.
Agreed, 100% agreed. Because like, what's funny is like they didn't sell some of their main characters, I think, enough. Like,
Jennifer Jason Leigh is one of the all-time great. Like, I love that character, dude. Like personally, like as far as teen comedies go, like she's got the most depth. She's probably the only character in the movie that has any kind of character, like what's the word? Progression,
development.
Or like she actually, development. There you go. Yeah, she grows as a character. And yeah, she learns, man. And basically, like, she's taking bad advice from the Phoebe Cates character, who I don't even think has a boyfriend. Right. I think she's lying the whole fucking movie. And then, like, what's the other guy's name?
I think it's Half Lies. Real quickly on the subject of her, I think it's Half Lies she's telling. I think
she either or, but she's definitely over because, like, he lasts for 20 to 30 minutes talk and all that. She's clearly lying.
Right.
And like, there's some moments where you're like, I don't know, not all this checks out. She's the girl that the other girls go to kind of be like, what's going on? How do I get a man? Whatever. And she's got to play that role, but she doesn't really know what she's talking about. She's young too, so it's like, I liked her juxtaposed against the guy that didn't pay for the abortion or whatever.
I
forgot his name.
Damon.
Yeah, he's got a weird name.
Damone.
There you go. Yeah, like her, like he's helping his boy out, like trying to with some kind of bogus advice here and there. Some of it's all right, but like bogus advice. Same thing with her. She's giving all right advice to Jennifer Jason Leigh's character, but she's like, not totally saying the right shit because she ends up fucking a dude who's 26, man.
Right.
In a fucking dugout on a blanket or whatever. She's looking at like Nazi graffiti.
That was something in itself, That was something in itself.
And then she's getting with this dude who's a complete chump, you know what I mean? Like fucking asshole. Like, I mean, I don't know, like she's
And this was also like, because here's the thing, say what you will about the generations that follow, from 80s to 90s and so on and so forth. Say what you will. But, I could be wrong, and maybe I have a little bit more naivete, I guess. But I feel like our generation, let's say our generation, would have not done something like that. Like, if you know your dude is stupid about this chick, not like, oh, he talked to her once, but like he's obviously really about this chick, you ain't gonna fuck her like that, bro.
No, that's not true.
You think?
No, we've all I've gone through it where like your buddy you think is your buddy fucks your girl and like tries to keep it behind your back and shit. I had that happen. So
yeah,
it happens. Like it even happens in adulthood, man.
I get that. I don't know. I feel like it's a super dick move. Like it's the biggest.
Yeah, but that's the thing is he's a dick. Like he's not supposed to be a great guy or nothing. He's one of those people you should avoid. But and he even says it. He's like, bro, everybody talks shit about you, and I should have stepped up and agreed with him basically and just kicked you out of my life. But no, I actually gave you the benefit of the doubt because I'm a good guy. And like dudes get fucked over like that. The older you get, the more you learn to stay away from those people. But you also, what's good about his character though? Rewatching it, I noticed that I didn't notice like until this time was like, what's his name? Not Damien, but whatever the fuck his name is, man. That guy, he's coming out of his house and he lives in like some fucking almost looks like a motel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you're thinking like, there's some economic shit going on with that, where this guy might, I don't know. He doesn't come from the best fucking.
No,
childhood.
obviously not, and he was trying to hustle money the whole time,
Yeah.
So
like you kind of sympathize with him a little bit, and and also he's a quick shooter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he sure was.
So you look at it and it's like, man, this guy just kind of got a bad I don't know,
right.
Like maybe he's a tad sympathetic, even though he's a complete asshole. But
right. So
they kind of explain it a little bit.
Real quick, let me go ahead and Brother Latino Heat says for him, we're gonna get him out the way real quick. 7.5. His favorite scene was Mr. Hand is everyone on dope, which yes, that was pretty good. And then also Phoebe Cates' boobs. We know it's supposed to be boobs. And then he said super underage sex. Yeah, big fan.
No, that's true.
Dude,
Jennifer Jason Leigh, how about watch this and then watch Hateful Eight right afterward?
She definitely was not fucking around. She's like, yo, I'm trying to get banged out, all right? You feel bad for her too, because she's got this idea like, all right, if I bang it out, he's gonna date me, right? And then both dudes treat her like hot garbage, and then Damone, of course, the worst of it all, knocks her up. Says he's going to help her pay for it, doesn't, and then,
He doesn't even drive her, nothing.
Nothing. Just nothing at all. It's a wild fucking movie. If it is, that's why I say it's like coming-of-age movie, kind of like Dazed and Confused,
Did you notice when her brother gets fired, when Jennifer Jason Leigh's brother gets fired for going off on the customer?
Yeah.
Did you notice in the back, one of the two cooks, do you know who one of those cooks is?
Nicolas Cage.
Did you know? Yes,
he was also at the pep rally, stuck out like a sore thumb. I was like, holy shit, Nick Cage.
My fucking boy, man.
19, right. She was not 19. That was a fucking lie. But yeah. Look at this. Look how they did the trailer. Hold up. So in the movie, these are all nude pictures.
Oh, God.
And here in the trailer, they got it covered up with little... with fucking black paint or whatever. I don't know how they did that.
Wow.
That's the OG censoring right there, ladies and gentlemen.
Now they just do flowers and kitty cats and stuff.
Right, or they just blur it entirely,
They'll do like the kitty cat emoji on the pussy or something. I'll do like the eggplant for the dick.
Right. I'm just gonna let this trailer run here and there, so y'all have something to stare at while we're talking.
But dude, Phoebe Cates, man. So like, I gotta say, like, I watched Gremlins before I ever saw her in anything. I saw her in Gremlins.
Right.
And then just imagine my joy when I saw this movie, because dude, I had like the biggest crush on her.
Right.
And that was my celebrity crush as a kid, like coming off of Gremlins especially.
That
and then
makes
I
sense.
watched this movie, and I had no idea that this scene existed.
Oh yeah,
So-
all of it, bro. Like,
And so like when it happened, I was pretty much just like the dude in the bathroom.
right? Does anybody knock?
Exactly.
So after Grease and American Graffiti before The Breakfast Club.
Oh, by the
As
way,
far
do you
as
know
coming of age
do you know that this director directed Clueless?
Bro,
Later?
it
Yeah.
makes sense. It makes sense. Because I was going to bring that up, bro. I'm glad you brought that up. Thank you. Because you reminded me, because I was like, this has very similar qualities to Clueless. You know?
Yeah.
Because now Clueless laid in heavy more on the comedy, but this, like, they both had the general same vibe of, you know, one following one of the main characters was a female in high school trying to figure shit out, you know, and it's interesting to see the
I think they're both like really
contrast.
realistic.
Yeah.
I think they're really realistic compared to other movies in their genre.
Well, I mean, now we
Like-
didn't obviously grow up in this specific time frame, so I can't say how accurate these kids are fucking out there boning like that. But I mean, if our generation was any indicator, then yeah, it's probably accurate.
I mean, that's just. I think it's just human nature, Bo. I don't. Think,
Right.
The only thing that changes are the styles, but like human nature doesn't change. Yeah. In my opinion.
Yeah, to an extent.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like from, let's say, maybe 40s, 50s forward, things got a little bit more, I guess,
Well,
I
they just-
wouldn't say out there, but more
No,
acceptable.
You nailed it. You nailed it. It's
I
out
guess
there.
out
like,
there,
so,
sure.
So it's more like acceptable to like be outwardly be that way, but like in the 50s, you kind of had to hide being a slut, for instance, or whatever, however you
Right.
word it. And now, like in the 80s, it's like, bitch, go get it. You
Like,
know, it's
hold up,
whatever.
you're 13, you ain't sucked a dick yet? What's wrong with you? Like, that's the thing. That part got me, honestly. The part, the part where her and Phoebe Cates were practicing blowjobs. This right here, this.
Yeah, they were carrots, right?
Yeah, they were carrots. Like, that whole scene was like them. Like, it was hilarious as fuck to me because there's these two
Me too.
girls sitting at a table practicing blowjobs, right?
And then the dude's all
right, like dudes are all checking it out. And what the funny thing is like again, they're both fucking what, 16 at the time? Yeah, 16
Well,
or
the
whatever.
dude-
They're
the dudes
portraying 16-year-olds, I should say.
the dudes were peers, I think, right?
Right, yeah, they were the boys at the other table. And it's just like, yo, so hold on. Like, this is what was going on? Like, this is wild, you know?
My mom would never. My
Right.
dad would never.
How? I can't believe this.
This is absolutely appalling. This is what happens when you get older, man.
Right? I can't believe they filmed this. Who even thought this was a good idea?
This smut.
Right? This is just unquestionably the worst material. I can't believe them. But yeah, like, I gotta say, overall, it was a very entertaining film. I had never actually sat down and watched it. I've only seen bits and pieces, you know, from you know, the scene where he gets fired and the car crash scene. Speaking of which, the car crash scene with Sean Penn Spicoli, the way he did that, and that's the other thing. Another thing that we haven't really mentioned is the cast. Like, overall,
amazing.
These are a lot of big individuals, you know.
Forrest Whitaker was the brother.
Right, Forrest Whitaker exactly being one of them, who honestly, out of all these people besides Sean Penn, really kind of went off, you know, like had some great roles, you know. But him in this movie, him being the football defensive lineman there, you know, like that shit was hilarious. And that right there, you look at that face.
He was a defensive lineman?
Defensive or offensive lineman? Offensive?
I missed it. I don't know. I didn't even.
Well,
I don't even
from
remember
what
their
they
position.
showed, hold on, and this, because this whole
Makes sense,
time, it's got to be defensive because I don't think he wasn't on
He looks like a lineman.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's interesting. I don't remember hearing a position.
I'm assuming.
He should be.
I know I shouldn't, but I am assuming because I didn't see them actually. Anytime he was on the field, they weren't having the ball or anything. Like he was sacking a lot of people.
Dude,
So.
those scenes were great, by the way.
Yeah, but that did nothing but it shows you where shit like Varsity Blues, because
you're right, because he was one
that
back
football scene, that whole football scene. I swear to God, Varsity Blues is like, hey, y'all remember Fast Times at Ridgemont High?
Yeah.
Let's take that and let's use some of that because it looked very similar. Now, granted, obviously football tends to do that because yes, it's a very standardized sport, overall. But this scene here where they're at the game, he pulls it off because basically the car gets so fucked up that he makes it look like the rival team's school did it.
Yeah.
And that's kind of one of the things I enjoyed about it because they show you he's a total burner, total stoner, total idiot, but he is still kind of smart.
Kinda, yeah.
Because he pulls that off, and then at the end of the movie, he's having the conversation with the history teacher.
Oh yeah.
Can we talk about that for a second?
It was like, this monarch is bunk, dude.
Right, he's fucking bogus, bro.
Bogus, that's what it was.
The fact of the matter is somehow, and I, again, this is one of those things where it's just that can't be, legit. That wouldn't actually have happened, right? Where the teacher shows up at this kid's house in the middle of the afternoon, evening, or whatever, and pretty much holds him hostage in his own house so he can go over some history lessons.
I love how every of his wall was naked women.
Right. The whole time. And then they're just sitting there talking about history. And, because, as you watching the movie, Spicoli's late to his class. He orders food to his class, stuff like that. So now he's like, I'm going to be on your time. Who let this happen? Where was the parents where they're like, oh, yeah, sure, come on in. Harass our child.
There are no parents, bro. There are no parents.
Yeah. And that's the whole time, no parents, right?
Exactly.
This day and age, I feel like if you as a teacher showed up at your kid, one of your kids' houses, the parents would probably try to fuck you up or call the
They'd
cops. They'd
immediately be like, my kid's gay.
Right. Or no, my kid did what? You're wrong.
Yeah.
You're a liar. Get off of my porch or I'm calling the cops. I don't know, man. Overall, though, it is a fun movie. Again, it could just be a sign of times because maybe that type of shit did happen. I don't know. I wasn't in that. I was born in '85, so I don't know if that's
Didn't
how.
this movie come out before we were born?
Yeah, this came out in '82, so just a couple of years. So in the '90s, I can tell you that shit did not happen. Definitely got letters and phone calls from teachers for sure. That happened, but not them showing up at the house. That's just.
Yeah, I think it's just played up for.
And maybe
comedy.
it is, but
Yeah.
who knows? Maybe that happened.
I do like the sentiment where he's like, "Hey, you wasted my time. Now it's time for me to waste your time."
No, and I loved it exactly. But I also love that he proved I might be
I'm
a
not
burner,
that dumb, bro.
but exactly, he wasn't that dumb. He was low key paying attention.
Dude, he was the birth of fucking what was the Keanu Reeves and the other guy?
Stoner.
Fucking Bill and
Stoner
Ted.
comedy.
Yeah. Bill and Ted.
Burnouts.
Yeah,
He was the beginning of the Burnouts.
Spicoli was that guy.
Yeah, it really
anyone.
was. I can't think of anybody else prior to him. So, but all right. So it's like I said, overall great. If you've never seen it, we obviously spoil a lot, but it's still worth watching. Classic '80s film for sure. Red, what is going to be your scene and score?
My scene, honestly, I have to be honest,
Oh, never mind. I already know what it is. No problem, brother Latino Heat. Thank you for putting on a pick on the wheel. So,
I'm gonna go ahead and say
it's the boobs.
It's gotta be.
It is,
dude. It's what I remember as a kid the most.
Obviously.
and I said before, dude, fucking seeing Gremlins, probably
right.
a year or two prior, and watching that.
Right.
And then seeing that, and I'm like, wow. I just remember being like, holy shit. And it's shot really well, too, if you want to be artistic.
Well, it is the, what's the word? The
quintessential moment.
Exactly. Quintessential fantasy moment of all time of pop culture. it's high up.
And dude, it plays the comedy's really good too because like when you juxtapose like her coming out, you know, taking her top off, I've always thought you were cute, Brad, and blah blah blah.
Right.
and then you see the real thing where she gets out of the water and she's got like an ear infection probably, and she's like trying to get the water out of her ear.
Right.
And then she like runs to the bathroom and sees him jerking off, and then like, you know, her reaction to that was pretty funny, and like it's just like a great little moment, little scene. So like honestly, like I love that scene, not just for the boobs,
right,
but a lot for the boobs.
I mean, yeah, of course. I mean, it's literally, again, it's one of those scenes where it's been spoofed so many times.
Exactly.
You know, I mean, like from other women to actual men, like men in this outfit, in this bikini, guys, men. This has been done. You know, and so that's why I can understand where you're coming from.
Dude,
not even from
Family Guy made fun of it.
not even the right, exactly. Not even like the horny teenage boy aspect, but the fact that it's one of those classic scenes, you know, where the water in the background just spraying. Like where is
that's super cinematic.
Yeah, like where's that water even coming from? Like it's just hilarious.
Sprinklers, man, sprinklers everywhere.
You know? But yeah,
that shoots in the sky.
What's your scene though? What's your favorite? Well, not scene, but what's your score?
I'm gonna give it a 9 because of the precedent that it set and everything. And it's still the first time I watched it, I'm not gonna lie. The first time I saw it, I was like, other than that scene, I was like, not my favorite. I thought it was okay. Like I thought it was overrated. Blah blah blah. But like rewatching it, you're like, damn man, this thing really laid the groundwork for like everything that came after it.
Yeah,
you know, so. And it's a realistic depiction. I love the fact, like rewatching it, I love the fact that they're all working and they, I don't know, there's like a realism to it where like when she goes and gets the abortion, it's almost kind of like, second nature, but it's also kind of like traumatized. Like when you look at her character, man, she goes through a lot and she's still a sweetheart and you love that character.
Right.
And I don't know, there's like a lot of little things.
Well, and it shows the connection between her and her brother too.
And that too, man. Yeah, like
he kind of was just like, wait a minute, you know.
That relationship is incredible, dude. The way he's waiting for her outside of the clinic when she comes out and she's gone through that and he's there.
Yeah,
really cool.
He just kind of put it together. So yeah, I definitely can dig it. For me, favorite scene probably was the. Honestly, it was one of those smaller scenes. It was when Spicoli gets the pizza delivered to the classroom.
Dude, I almost said that.
And the reason being because one, Judge Reinhold here, the teacher, Dr. Hand, Mr. Hand, he didn't realize Spicoli was in the class. He was surprised to even see him there, and then because he thought he was knocking at the door. And then it comes to be the pizza guy, and then the pizza guy's like, "Yeah, I got to order for Spicoli." So
you got the fucking. Dude. I love how he's like, "I'm gonna put on my turtleneck and pay attention."
Right, exactly. Like the whole thing. He like I loved it, and then his response, and because the whole time he's talking about the teacher's like, my time. You eat on your time. I teach on my time. So like the way he uses that against him was also showing like, okay, Spicoli's kind of smart because he's like, well, technically speaking, you're teaching us, so it's our time too, right? So I can be able to eat while I ingest your knowledge, which I was like, very clever. But then he flips it back on him, the teacher, and he's like, okay, that's cool, and takes the pizza and gives it to the other students. I thought it's just the whole interaction, the back and forth between them two.
And you know, the first time I ever met you, Bo, the first time I ever met you, like, we were in history class, Mr. Jenkins.
Yeah!
Yeah, and, like, this is my first impression of you, period, okay? So it's kind of a Spicoli moment a little bit.
Yes.
But yeah, I don't know if you remember if I've told you or not.
A little bit.
Yeah. So you were talking to somebody else about smoking, you know, the night before or whatever. And Jenkins, would you want your mother to know that? So like, basically, like, implying that, or, you know, insinuating, like, I'll call her or whatever. And you were like, bitch, I smoke with my mom. Hey, dude, I just remember being like, I'm gonna like him.
And this is true. I didn't though at the time. I didn't, but I did actually say this because, you know,
hilarious.
Fuck it. That's how I rolled. I'm a little bit of a ridiculous individual. But yeah, I love that whole interaction, and that's partly because yes, I've had some similar interactions with teachers. Because yeah, sometimes you gotta let the teachers know, like, I'm not an idiot. I just choose to be lazy. All right. There's a
it's just
difference
like
here.
you suck. That's it.
Right. Score overall, I gotta give it a bitch. Smoke.
Dude, yeah, that's what's funny as fuck. Like, it was the best response to that. Like, he basically, he literally says, like, I'll like, he basically threatens you with, I'm gonna call your mom. And you're like, dude.
Right. She knows.
It's not an issue.
So yeah, score-wise, I am going to give it definitely a solid 8.5 for sure.
Nice.
Yeah, because some of it doesn't necessarily hold up, but overall, it's a good film. It is one of those, sets the bar for films that come after it. Introduces you to a lot of amazing actors and actresses that go on to do even greater things. Yeah, just a great movie overall. Classic American film, like it doesn't get
America.
Fuck yeah. But yeah, so that's definitely check it out if you haven't. Still worth the watch, even though we went through it. We'll be doing another spin Monday night for the next review stream. Appreciate everybody who's been hanging out for this pop-up stream in the middle of the day. So thank you guys. I really appreciate that support.
Is Chuck still here?
Yeah, Chuck's chilling, right, Chuck?
Yeah, I'm here.
There he is. Watch the Phoebe Cates scene, okay?
Yeah, that's all you really need, Chuck. That's about it.
All
I'm
right.
pretty sure you can Google that. But yeah, if you guys, for those that be tuning in regularly, y'all know about Fight Night Fridays are coming. I have that new command. You just type !FNF, all caps, and you'll see what it is about. Big excited for that. Excited to start doing that shit. If you know people that like fighting games or PvP-esque games, definitely let them know because it's coming in October. So it's gonna be a good time. And then, yeah, see that right there. That right there. You see that pop up right there? Look at that. Look at what Brand did, guys. That right there. That's beautiful. It's beautiful. Fight me. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Probably not. Maybe, who knows? Maybe I do some multiverses sometime this weekend. I don't know. Or a league later. Who knows? Any last words, Chuck?
Yeah, I guess I'll be doing some streaming today. Maybe doing some Minecraft, maybe some Fall Guys a little later on. So if you see me on Fall Guys, you want to join in, Brand, just let me know.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right. And then he's Chuck Burgundy, by the way. Go shoot him a follow.
Yeah, Chuck Burgundy, all lowercase, one word.
All right. And then Red, any last words?
So, on Thursday night, I checked out Barbarian in Dolby Digital. Dude, go see that movie and do it in Dolby. It is like Top Gun Maverick, probably the last movie, and Batman. Those are the last movies I can remember that like really took advantage of the Dolby like format. And dude, Barbarian is fucking incredible. Like it's such a good horror movie. It's got a little bit of the touch of the woke virus going on, but like other than that, man, as far as the way it's shot, and dude, I don't jump in movies. I haven't jumped in a scary movie since probably high school. And there was a moment that made me jump, and I was like, wow, I fucking love this. Plus, there's also moments where I laughed, like, very fucking hard. So, like, it's tonally all over the place, but in a good way. And it's it's just a fun movie to see in Dolby Digital. So, check that out. AMC.
Awesome. All right, y'all. It's been great. Again, thanks for everybody that's popped in. Brand, appreciate you. Obviously, Chuck, Red, appreciate y'all jumping in Discord and doing this random Saturday stream for a little bit here. It's nice. It's nice that we could do this and make up for yesterday. So yeah, shout out to Brother Latino Heat for him and his pick. Train Jesus was up in here, and anybody else that may have just tuned in and been lurking. Appreciate all the love and support. Yeah, Vote a Fool, capital L. I love y'all. Peace.